Good evening. If you're just joining us, this is the match between Mike Mora and Preben Sund, round one of the China Open. We're joining it quite late. The score is 4-2 to Preben Sund. He just needs one more frame. It's first to 5. We're just going to watch the final stages and see if Preben can get the frame he needs, or whether Mike can create a comeback. This is one of 2 matches that are still to be completed in the China Open. And so far, at this stage, Preben has the advantage. Is the more likely of the 2. He just needs one more frame, and Mike needs 3. So the score is 15-17 to Preben. Preben's on the table. He's on an 8 break. Pink is not available. He's got the black and the blue. 11 reds on the table, now 10. The pack in the middle is quite close together, nothing really potable there. So I think we have at least a few more minutes, a good 10 minutes at least to see what happens. Nothing is decided yet. Preben's going to have to do something quite special to make a conclusive break from this visit. Looks like end of break for now. 14 break. Safety into the bulk area. It's a bit too thin there. Cue balls come back way past the bulk area and makes the shot easier on this red for Mike. He's not got it. A risky shot there by Mike. Now Preben has at least 3 relatively simple reds to choose from. Choosing the one near the black so he could play the black as a colour. Which he has. Needs to put a lot of top on this shot here, or he can play it very soft and just land next to the red. He's done neither. And he's now got a tough shot on the red here if he goes for it, or he'll have to play safe. Chance for Mike now. Good shot on the blue. Needs to decide if he's going for the black or blue here. A screw for the blue. Lots of top for the black, which he went for. A bit overhit. He overhit that though. And this is going to be a very tough shot on the black if he decides to go for it. And he's really not in a position to make any mistakes now. That's a great shot. So he went with his own talent to pot that. And another good shot, long red there, landing on the black again. Good stuff from Mike. It's a lovely position on the red there from the black. That wasn't so great. And he's going to have to play a snooker here or a safe, unless he's going for the blue. No, he's going for the yellow. Shot to nothing, maybe. So that's a decent 23 break there by Mike. Think about. And just to let him know that Mike's still here. And he's not going to be able to go through to the quarterfinal that easy. Preben screwing the white to cause a possible snook on the brown. It's a nice idea, but it didn't really work out. He's left Mike with a red. 38 to 31. Mike is trailing 2 frames to 4. Needs all remaining frames. Nice shot on the black there. Just a little overhit there, but he's still got the red. The other red is not really in a potable position, so he may be thinking about how he's going to move the red into a potable position. He's potentially got a snooker on here. He's in front, so he could play behind the pink and cause Preben a lot of problems, but he's decided to go for the black and move into the pink, and that is a brilliant shot. Unlucky that he's not really on the red. But a little bit more pace on that, and that would have been almost perfect. So more points to add to Mike's score. He's now 54 to 31 in front. 23 points in front, 35 on the table. Preben will want to try and get that red safe behind the bulk colours. Interesting. It looks as though he went for the pot or a different type of safety there. Quite an unusual shot from that position, I think. And again, he's left the red on. So Preben, a few shots he's left Mike with chances. Mike's taken them. Or made shots that could be classed as slightly careless, particularly in this stage of the match. But he has a bit of leeway. He's 2 frames in front, so perhaps he feels he may want to take a shot on that he may not do otherwise. It's always an option for when you're leading and there's not much risk in terms of the existential status of the match. Oh, and very lucky there by Mike. He's actually won the frame. So Mike takes frame 7. And it's now Mike Mora 3, Preben Sund 4. Some slight technical problems, it seems. Not able to restart the match, so maybe coming out and coming in again. And someone's taken the table, so we're just waiting for the moment the match to reconvene. Frame 8. Just waiting to see which table they choose. It's always going to be a good match, this. Mike is in the top 8, has won a tournament and has shown that he can beat anyone on his day. And Preben, relatively new player, has had some good victories. They're just trying to get a table ready. Looks as though we've found one now. Just waiting for Preben to join. Yeah, so this match is always going to be an interesting match. Both players pretty on the same level. Mike has had more experience in FFC and did better in the EPL tournament, although he had a bad ending to that. And so it's very difficult to choose who would be the winner, but obviously Preben has been the most successful so up to now. There's more frames, obviously. And there we go, we get started again. So frame 8 of round 1 of the China Open, FFC 2017. They decide whose break it is. So it's Preben to break. They're just going to wait for the time to go through. Hopefully that doesn't cause any more technical issues, but the frame should be underway very shortly. So frame 8 begins. Preben's son breaks off. Mike Moore, his opponent, is 1 frame behind. First to 5, it's 3-4 in favour of Preben. Again, overhits the safety shot. He's lucky to hit the jaws, but I don't know if that's a deliberate thing. Perhaps Preben has a different tact or a different way of playing safe. You don't necessarily have to be behind the bulk, as long as the white ball is quite a distance away from the object ball and maybe near the cushion. Long shots are the most difficult shots in this discipline, the online snooker. That's a lovely shot by Preben. Lovely on the black, great angle to actually move into the reds, but the loose reds next to it could possibly stop, or if they could ricochet, the white could ricochet off them and not really make a dent in the pack. So he might just play soft here. And he's cannoned off the loose red that was adjacent to the white, and he's landed okay. He's on the red. You can move down for the blue or move across for the blue as you look at it. That's a great position for the blue there. He's got a perfect position now to move right into the reds off the pink, slam dunk into the pink, smash the reds up, and then hope that no reds go in, of course. But this is a great opportunity for Preben. Not quite worked out for Preben there. He's tight on the cushion, and the reds didn't really open up that much. Didn't really hit him in the right spot. Should have aimed for the pink, ideally. So, have to play safe here, or don't think he's going to try for this long pot. Oh, just touched it very, very, very slightly. Where will the white land? Oh, so he's left it open for Mike. Very thin cut there. Too thin, possibly. Well, it was, because it came back down and he's given his opponent a chance. Now Mike can do some damage here, hopefully, for him. Stun the pink here, hit it relatively hard, say 35%. And come down back for that loose red. Gone a bit too far there. Not 35%, it probably would have been about 15%, maybe between 15 and 20 for that. Very soft hit there. I would have played a soft hit just to land square on the black to go into the reds again. Different players have different ways of doing things, of course. Nice angle here to move into the pack. She does. He's got a red in the middle now. And there's a red near in the bulk area as security if he loses position. A really risk-taking player possibly would have potted that red and screwed right back into the reds to open them up even more, but not necessarily needed now. But the choice he did make was to go for the blue, and he didn't really get a proper position on it because he missed it. It wasn't an easy blue like it should have been, really. Now Preben back on the table, so 16 points to 14 in frame 8 of 9, sorry. 2 more frames left. Preben just needs 1 to win, and Mike needs both. Safety for Preben. Stays in the bulk area, moves the red down to the pack again. But there is a red on for Mike. It's not easy. He's missed that. He's not really left anything on. That's 100%. There is a red that, if goes into the middle, could be a deal breaker. Would open up the reds and possibly give Preben a match-winning break or chance. He's going for it. Need to put a screw or some top, depending on which colour he wants to land on, or at least land on some colour. Let's try to screw it, but didn't really screw it enough. He's not got the long pink because, let's say, the brown's in the way, surely. But he's aiming for the pink. Is he aiming for the middle, or is he playing safe? Or perhaps the pink will go, but from here, doesn't seem it does, but it must do. Oh, it did. Or in theory it did. Perhaps was the reason why he didn't get it because it was a very tight angle and he took a chance. Whatever he did, he left Mike, but Preben can satisfy himself by the fact that Mike has messed it up. He's not landed on the black. Should have put a bit more screw on that pot. Just come down more for the black, or maybe try for another colour, but he's played safe. Oh, fluke the green. Decision time. Should he go for this? Obviously, there's no other option, really. It's straightforward. Party just needs to make sure he's safe if he misses. And he went for the other red. I thought he would have gone for the red to the left of the one he went for, but he didn't. $20 points to 15, 5 points the difference. Plenty of points on the table. Preben has the table, and he's got a potable red here with the possibility of breaking up some of those reds. We'll want to screw back for the black, though. Or he could play a shot to nothing if he feels unsure. He could put a lot of top on and send the white into the bulk, and just in case it doesn't go in. No, he's gone for the screw. He's potted the red, and he's got beautiful position on the black. So great shot there by Preben. You can screw back here or follow on for the red. Put a bit of stun for the red, the lowest bottom right of your table of the screen. He's done that. Nice shot. He's got the red near the blue spot to go for as well, when he could bring the pink into play. put a bit of stun on this red when he puts it to go behind round the black. So the black's potable in the bottom left pocket. Or you could just touch it very, very softly and put the black in the top left pocket, as you see. He's done neither again. He's not really got that right. So he's got the brown or a safety. So no player has been able to capitalize on any chances they've had this frame. Make a conclusive break. Brown it was, and he's got it. Nice shot there. Got another long red. Will be naturally on the blue. Let's concentrate on the pot. Quite difficult shot. Got it though. Great shot. It's on the blue now. So if the red goes into the bottom left, the red that's most right of that pack, and you can screw back on the blue here. Or if he's got an angle, he could go off the cushion and go for the red most right of that pack into the bottom left pocket. Seem to have put a bit of top on that, or not enough stun. It's not really landed anywhere in any capacity fruitful. So end of break. 34 points to 20 points for Preben. 4 frames to 3 for Preben. Ooh, and he's misjudged that. Foul into the top middle pocket. Mike has a red here. The follow through for the black. Lots of top here. 10 points behind. And again, he's misjudged that one. Perhaps the angle wasn't great, but that was a doable shot. And wisely, he's chosen to play safe. Can't really make or take any risks here, Mike, as the frame slowly moves to its conclusion. Safety round the table by Preben. That's pretty good. But there is a risky bread for Mike to choose. It's quite a long distance between both balls. That's why it's risky. And he's not got it, and Preben has a great chance here. Very easy red. Almost natural position on the black. And then another natural position on the isolated red near the pink spot, which in turn he could use to open up the 2 reds, but it'd be you need to get on the black or a colour after that. So unscrewed it a bit too much for the black, so the black's not on, but it's a fine cut if he does. You have to go for the blue, which is now seeming to be a standard shot. Doesn't seem to cause many problems, this type of shot on the blue across the table. Just a matter of getting good position. Sure if the red goes into the bottom left, the isolated red. You could maybe put a lot of top in it and try and send the white across around the table, but he's missed it. He had perfect position on the red if it goes, but he's let Mike in. 25 points to 35 for Preben. And it doesn't look like the red goes, so he's going to have to play safe. Preben went for the red and missed it, but nothing's on for sure. Mike's looking at the plant. Preben's not really mastered the thickness in which to hit the reds for safety. That's the third time I've seen him get that wrong. Providing he was playing a safety, he could have been playing a shot to nothing, but he could have been going for the pot and missed it. But seems to either hit it too thin or too thick. It's an observation though, nothing conclusive yet. Preben's a pretty new player, so it take time to get to know his game. That's a brilliant shot. I think that's what he wanted to do earlier. And now he has the blue, or the pink, or the brown, or a snooker. He's in charge, only by 11 points, but he could dictate the play at the moment. Too hard, but he's got those extra points. He was slightly disappointed. He would have wanted to hit it not as forceful, and it would have been, the reds would have been available to the top left as you see it. So another safety here, try and get behind the pink. You could maybe try for the double as he's doing that. It's in a position where that is possible. Two reds left on the table. 16 points in front, Preben. And that's a great shot. Doubled it into the middle pocket. I'll be pleased with that. He's got the pink now. More points. This will make him 23 in front. And he'll want to get the ball around near the bottom middle pocket, that area. Hard for that. So he's got a double on, possibly. It still would be a risky shot because I'm sure Mike's pretty capable of clearing up from here if he got a chance. So he even needs to be careful. Play a double and use it as a shot to nothing if it doesn't go in. The red should bounce off a couple of cushions, depending on how hard he hits it, and land near the bulk colours. He's gone for the double, and that's a brilliant shot. Fantastic shot. Tight on the cushion. He's got the black though. $24 in front. This black will make it 31 with 27 left on the table. And he's missed it. So that black would have been a very important pot to make had he got it, but he didn't. So Mike's still just in the game. Can't afford really to give any more or let Preben pot any more balls. Preben just needs the yellow to leave Mike needing snookers. So if I was in Mike's team, I would be asking him to press the cautious button from now on. Mike says it's too easy for Preben with a smile. Not sure what he really means there. That's a nice shot by Preben. Just under hit though. But it's not something Mike would really anticipate or be happy with to play. You could have played his shot to nothing there. He could have played it soft, attempted the yellow. And now his shot, which was pretty chaotic, went all over the table, and it looks as though he's left the yellow on for Preben. This could be it. This could be where the match ends. If Preben can get through to that yellow, he's got the green automatically as an easy shot, and then the brown is there. So this could be it for Mike. And the yellow does go. And now he's got a relatively easy green. Move forward or screw back for the brown. White and green is close together, makes it an easy shot. And he's got the green, but he's not really got good position on the brown. And that was the ball, that was frame ball he needs. So you can have take a chance on it. I think it looks as though he will. He can take this chance because the blue is not that. He's not in a possible position, so he wouldn't really be risking anything. Mike wouldn't have been able to clear up necessarily if he missed, but he did miss, and so Mike's on the table, and Mike's mentioning that black a moment ago was easy for him. Something we can't really go into at this stage as the frame begins to come on. Mike's left the brown over now, so Mike really can't have any complaints. It's a terrible shot, if I'm honest. He's just misjudged that safety, trying to play the brown safe, and he's not done that. Mike says good game. It was as though he's conceding. Well, the game is over unless he does a foul here. I don't think Preben's going to add enough for the white to go in or for any foul to be made. So barring disastrous mistake by Preben, the game is over and that's it. So Preben goes through to the quarterfinals and wins Mike Mora 5 frames to 3. Or 3. Congratulations by Mike. Says it was a really tough match. He's making waves now. Some good victories, making headway. He's for the Division 1 of the Premier League of the European Premier League 2. It starts in a few weeks. So that tells you something. He's definitely a player that can trouble. So 5-3 to Preben Sund against Mike Mora. That takes Preben Sund through to the next round. Alan Lockett, if I'm not mistaken. I think he would play Alan Lockett in the quarterfinal, which will be on Sunday. So that's it for the moment. Thank you for watching. Preben Sund, or the Sund King, goes through to the quarterfinal. Thank you for watching. Be safe.